I'm going to show you how to use Google Maps to sell AI automation tools without even having to pick up the phone. In 3 easy-to-follow steps, we'll create our AI automation business together, we'll generate leads using Google Maps, and I'll show you how to set up our no-call method. That way you can start making passive income with an easy AI automation business today, even if you have no experience. I'm also going to be giving away this entire AI business system completely for free. That includes websites, automations, literally everything that you need to start your business today. All you have to do is watch through the video to find out how. So the first step is creating our business. Now, what type of business should we create? We should be doing something that people obviously need, which is using AI and automations. Forbes interviewed over 600 businesses and found that 97% of all businesses believe that AI will help them in their business, everything from content creation, personal assistance, and customer service. AI automations are here to stay. They are not going away. So what we're going to be doing is to offer businesses a suite of tools that has all of the things that they need for their business. Things like AI chatbots to respond to messages and book calls, AI generated content, ways to be able to streamline and unify communication across all social media platforms, as well as the ability to segment different audiences. So by selling an affordable way for small businesses to be able to get the AI tools that they need, you can then upsell to other services like social media management, running ads, or helping them book appointments. So this is what we're going to be offering to businesses. It's an all-in-one AI automation software for your specific business. Whatever businesses we're reaching out to, we can cater it to them. Everything that we're going to be able to offer is going to be able to be completely automated, and it's everything that they need for any business. Things like website, blog builders, funnel builders, CRM, email marketing, automation assistants, unified messaging tools, calendars and schedulers, as well as AI content creation tools and AI chatbots, and a whole other suite of tools that we're going to be able to give to people for a very affordable price to be able to get people into the AI and automation space. You can see here a list of all the different tools that somebody would need in their business. You can see how expensive it can get for utilizing all these different tools, but what you can do is you can offer it for a low monthly price to your clients. Now again, I'm going to be giving away this entire website with the videos, and you can customize it for your specific business. So you might be saying, okay, Julian, but I have no experience with the software. I have no idea how this works. Well, luckily for you, I do have a free course, a free training that goes step by step on how to be able to set up your business and how to be able to use this tool. That way you can start selling it to other people. Now, this is not my software. What I'm actually able to do is white label this tool called High Level. High Level allows you to be able to build your business by reselling the software. So white labeling is just the process of using somebody else's tool and then being able to put your name on top of it. So what we can do is we can buy the software from High Level and they charge us a monthly fee. And then what we can do is we can resell the software for however much we want to our clients. So that way we can scale our businesses infinitely, but our costs stay the same. And all of those different AI and automation tools that any business owner would need, you are able to just easily go in and customize it. So that way you can charge your clients and give them exactly what they need depending on the price that they pay. For example, you can see here 3 different plans, and it's as easy as just clicking on this little button, edit details, going to the features, and then saying, I want to be able to give people these features, and then I want to price this at, let's say, $200 a month. So that way, whenever I find a client, they will pay me $200 a month for these features. But if they want all the features, then they can pay $297 a month. Or we could say that they pay $500 a month for all of the features that this software provides. So essentially what we're doing is we're becoming an AI automation software provider. So again, if you want this completely customizable website, as well as all the videos, everything already pre-made for you, you can use my link in the description for a special extended 30-day free trial of the Go High Level software. And I do have a few extra bonuses available for you if you do decide to sign up, just as a thank you. Signing up using my link comes at no additional cost to you, and it greatly supports the channel. So now we're going to go to Google and we're going to look up the business that we're going to be targeting. In this example, I am targeting solar sales in Tampa. And then what we're going to be doing is using a Google extracting tool. Now, the reason we want to use a Google extracting tool is because we don't want to call up a bunch of people. That'd be very tedious to go through every single business here and try to call them up. So what we want to do is we want to use this tool, and then all we need to do is press this button called Start Extracting. And what this tool is going to do for us, it's going to pull all of the contact information from all of these different businesses on autopilot, and it's going to export it into a manageable CSV or Google Sheet, and then we're going to be able to use that data for our automations. So now that we have our list, I'm just dropping this into Google Drive, and then we are going to open this up and open with Google Sheets. So now we have some really useful data from the different businesses, things like the names, different phone numbers, email, social media accounts. We have their total review count as well as average ratings. And then we also have their website as well. So just having our data in a sheet like this would just make it so much easier to be able to just go down and, let's say, call up all these different businesses, go to their different social profiles, view their websites. Instead of having to use Google and copy and paste everything to a sheet, we have everything extracted into a sheet that we can manipulate. Now, what we want to do at this step is to clean up our data. Cleaning up the data just means making it more easy for you to be able to manage the data that you're working with. So what I did is I just added a few extra columns here called city, state, and zip. And since these are all in Tampa, I'm just going to take this and we're going to drag that all the way down and say that all of these are from Tampa. The state is Florida. So again, I'm just going to drag that down. This is just a custom formula, which I'll put on the screen here, and you can copy that and use that in the Google Sheet. And then what this is just going to do is it's going to extract the zip code from over here. So now you can see we have all the zip codes over here in this column. And then I created some extra columns called email through email 5. And then we're using this formula called split to be able to take the emails that are in email 1, and then we're going to separate them. As you can see, the split formula just takes all of these emails and then separates them out. So that way it's more manageable. And then what I decided to do is I created 3 more columns called Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And what this custom formula does is that it extracts the URL of the social media and then puts it into the columns. So I'm just going to take this formula and I'm going to drag it all the way down again. And we're going to take this one for Instagram and we're going to drag this one down. And the same we're going to do for LinkedIn. And before I download this, I'm just going to rename this and we'll say Tampa Solar Sales. And we are going to click on File, Download, and then download as a CSV. And like I mentioned before, I don't want to have to call up all these different businesses if I can use automations to do that calling for me. So we're going to be using the no call method like I mentioned. So when you log into High Level, you're going to go to Contacts, and we first need to upload our contacts that we just scraped. We're going to click on Import Contacts, and we're just going to drag our CSV and put it into High Level. So this is why we wanted to clean up the data, so we could have High Level be able to map all of our contact information that we scraped and import it directly into the High Level software. So things like the name are going directly into the name field, city, state, postcode, and down here we have phone number, additional phone numbers, as well as that email. And then we're also going to be pulling over things like their website. So we're just going to click on Do Not Import Data in Unmatched Columns, click Next, and then we're going to call this one Tampa Solar Sales. And then what we want to do is we want to click on Advanced, and we want to add a tag, and we're going to call this one Tampa Solar Sales. And I'm going to click plus. So now we're going to add this tag to these contacts. We're going to click on Submit. And now our file is being processed. Just click X here, and then all of our contacts have now been loaded. And as you can see, these are leads that we can now reach out to and put into our automation. So now we're going to click on the automation tab, and I'm going to click on the Power Dialer folder. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on number 3, the Power Dialer no call method. And now I'm going to walk you through how this automation works. So if this is your first time with online businesses, you might be like, what is all of this? This is overwhelming. Again, don't worry. I have a step-by-step course where I break down how this entire business model works. I explain the automations. I explain how everything works in a lot more detail, but I'm just going to walk you through how this works here. So an automation is started from what's called a workflow trigger. So a trigger just means whenever something happens, this automation is going to start. So for example, I've created a trigger, which is a tag. So when a tag is added to a contact, such as the no call method, and you saw before, we added the tags to the contacts called Tampa Solar Sales. So that just means every contact we know has that tag Tampa Solar Sales, and we can reference that tag to know where these people come from. So when we add the tag no call method to a list of contacts, they are automatically going to be entered into this automation, and it's going to start right away. So that's what we're going to do right now before I walk you through the rest of the automation. I'm going to go back and click on contacts. We're going to take all the contacts that we just uploaded, and then we're going to click on add a tag. And the tag that we're going to add is the no call method. And then we just have to put something random here, just like add, click on add. And now all of these contacts are going to have the tag no call method added to them. So when we go back to our automation, click on power dialer, no call method, you can see we now have 30 contacts that are in this thing called the wait step. So the wait step just means, as the name entails, we're going to have the contacts waiting here. You can see we have all of our contacts right here. They are waiting to move to the next step, which is this opportunity. Now, we can either change the time on this. We can have them wait for 1 minute. We can have them wait for a day, an hour, however long we want. I'm just going to click on these contacts and I'm just going to force them to move to the next step. And now what's going to happen, it's going to create this thing called an opportunity. Now, I'm not going to go into opportunities in this video because it's already starting to get a little complex and I don't want to overwhelm you. Again, I have a free course as well as another video on YouTube where I go into all the different features of high level. I talk about the opportunities, but if you want an in-depth course of how to be able to utilize opportunities and sales pipelines, stuff like that, again, I have a free course in the community. You can use the link in the description. I'm just going to refresh by clicking here. Now you can see what it did is it went from here and then it went to the email, and then this is what it says. Hi, notice you don't have a lot of reviews on Google. I can help you get more reviews on autopilot. Now this email is completely customizable. You can say whatever you want. This is just an example that you can send, and then it moved them to this wait step after that email has been sent to them. And then what it's going to do is it's going to send everybody this voicemail. Now, this voicemail, I just recorded this on my computer. I recorded an audio and then I uploaded it. And this is what my voicemail sounds like. Hey, this is Julian. I saw that you don't have a lot of reviews on Google, and I can set up for you to be able to get reviews on autopilot so you never have to worry about it again. If you just give me a call back or send me a text, that'd be great. So again, this is completely customizable to you. You can record your own audio and actually leave a voicemail. Now, what's really special about this feature within High Level is that it's actually going to call up all the businesses and it's going to go straight to their voicemail inbox. So I don't actually have to call 30 different people. It's going to call up all these 30 different people automatically for me. It's going to bypass that and go straight to their voicemail. So that way, when they look and they see their voicemail, they can listen and hear my message, what I want to say to them. So this is one of the reasons why I love automation so much, is because you can just do this stuff without you having to do the work. After that voicemail has been sent, it's going to go to one more wait step. And then the last step, it's going to be sending everybody a text message as well. And it just says, hey, I can help you get more reviews on Google on autopilot. Let me know if interested. Again, you can say whatever you want. This message is completely customizable to you. So after all the contacts have gone through this automation, they've all received an email, they've all received a voicemail drop, and they've all received a text message. And if I wanted to add more steps, I could very easily do that within this automation. This is just one of the automations that you can use. And if you want this automation as well as all the other automations that I've used in my own business that have helped me to make over $3 million online, I'm going to give them away completely for free. If you use my High Level link, it can be automatically imported into your account and you can just customize it however you want. So we're going to go back and I click on conversations, and now you can see that we are starting to even get replies from people. This person, you can see we just sent the email, we sent the voicemail drop and the text message, and then this person already responded, said what reviews of what. So we can go in and I can just send them a message directly from here, and I can just say, you know, your Google reviews or whatever I want, and I'll be able to text them directly from High Level and respond to them. So now you've seen how you can use Google Maps and automation using the no-call method to be able to grow your AI automation business. But if you want to know how I've been able to use automation software to generate over $3 million online, then watch this video next.